chief support sees Uzbekistan meet France on neutral soil here in London as Israil Madrimov and Michel Soro face off. And that's for the second time as well in a WBA World Super Welterweight title eliminator.
Okay, guys, have a cold break. You must take one step back. Don't throw punches around the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, guys.
So it was such a controversial ending in December last year in Uzbekistan, ending in the 9th round with punches thrown against this man Soro, landing heavily on the Frenchman's chin after the bell sounded to end the 9th round. And so we go again.
Second round, round 1.
Israil Madrimov in the white trunks says the rematch will answer all of the questions, will remove all of the controversy. It was so closely contested in Uzbekistan at the end of last year. One of the judges going into that 9th round had the fight level. The other two judges had Madrimov leading by 4 rounds and 2 rounds.
And that's the difference with Madrimov and with Soro, most of Madrimov's opponents. Soro won't be deterred with the power of that jab. Won't be put under pressure or panic with the movement of Madrimov. An experienced campaigner who's pretty much seen it all, so he'll stay composed, won't panic, and just look to throw that jab and throw that right hand.
Madrimov mounting attacks in the early stages to the body. That piercing left hand and then flicking it up to the chin. Such a wonderful amateur pedigree. World Amateur Championships at junior level, silver medalist back in 2011. And won the Asian Games gold medal in 2018. Just 8 fights into his professional career and already moving towards a world title shot. Or will that be the prize for Michel Soro at the end of this contest tonight? Halfway through the opening round.
And the jab's been superb, hasn't it, from Madrimov so far. Going upstairs, just dipping the legs and going downstairs as well. And he steps behind it, and that's where all the power comes from.
And as we looked at them at the weigh-in and at the face-off at the final press conference, we could see Soro was noticeably taller and had fleeting success with his left jab in the first contest, but you got the impression didn't nearly make enough use of it. There he lands it very solidly onto the chin of the Uzbek.
Just trying to take a step across there, Madrimov for the Soro sees it, just takes a step to the right and blocks it off.
This time Madrimov trying to slip outside the jab and ping the right hand back, didn't quite time it so early in the contest.
It's good from Soro, doubling up the jab, missing with the first and nicking the space with the feet for the second shot. Now to get him into range for the body punch.
Soro trying to take control from the centre of the ring behind that left-hand jab. Also attempting to cover up on the inside from those attacks to the body from Madrimov.
Hey, very good. That was very smart. Okay, very smart. How you feeling? Breathe. Israel, you're doing really good. You need to do is move a little bit more to your right. Okay, the way we're doing. You're working the body really good.
Et varie les cibles avec ton jab. Jab à la face, jab au corps. D'accord?
non-stomach.
Ok?
You speak French, Mike?
Let's go, Jab.
You better speak French.
Hey, Jab.
Second round, round 2.
My French not quite as good as your Welsh, no. But they seem to be quite happy in the corner with Soro, who starts brightly at the beginning of this second round, but also Joel Diaz in the corner of Israil Madrimov. Also very happy with the work that his man did in the opening round. Diaz, another one of the famed trainers from the United States over here at the O2 tonight. Diaz working in the past with the likes of Timothy Bradley and Lucas Matisse. And already we're seeing how closely contested that first fight was, as Madrimov tries to gradually up the tempo, vary the attacks, body to head.
There's nothing massively fast about the work of Madrimov, but he's accurate and he's busier. He's constantly letting his hands go. And his weight behind every shot started by his hand.
Big right hand, the kind of shot that caused the damage and the controversy at the end of the 9th round last time around. And here we've got almost 2 minutes to go in the second round. It all started with a brilliant left hook from Madrimov as he slipped inside Soro's jab. Soro tries to fire back. Troubled times for the Frenchman.
He loops that right hand, Madrimov, and it just comes behind the left glove, and he can't really see it, can he, Soro?
Madrimov now biding his time. Soro trapped in Madrimov's own corner.
Again, they were saying about the experience of Soro, they're not panicking under pressure when he's hurt, keeping his shape, the elbows tucked in nice and tight. He's trying to ride the storm.
Beaten to the punch once again, Barry, by Madrimov. He follows up with that right hand to the body. Another big right hand from Madrimov. A sustained attack, but it's a calculated attack. There's no rushing in here, as Soro has to cover up once again. 40 seconds still to go in the round. Forced back through a neutral corner, and another stinging right hand lands from Madrimov.
That's clever there from Madrimov, just changing the levels there. Right hand to the body, to the head, left hand right to the midriff.
So impressive this, given it's just his 9th professional contest. Really exhibiting all that class that he built up over those years in the amateur game at the very highest level. Soro trying to revive himself. Cheers in his own corner, rousing him, urging him to step forward after landing that right hand.
Déplace-toi. Jab, déplace-toi dans le zig, déplace-toi dans le zag et tu remises. Tu lui facilites le truc, gros. D'accord? Déplace-toi.
Again, the right hand there, just behind the glove. I think that troubled Soro. He got caught with the left hand first and the right hand, and then Madrimov smelt that blood, really went for the finish. But again, we're talking about the experience there of Soro, and even though it was a huge round for Madrimov, it was just a little bit of maybe success there for Soro, that he's seen that round through, a little victory, that he saw that round through.
Yes, this the 40th professional contest, and blood is seeping from the eye of Michel Soro after a clash of heads right at the start of this, the 3rd round, and that looks bad. We can't quite see it from here, but very soon we will be able to see it. And that is a savagely bad cut. And this might mean that if this fight is stopped at this stage, because 4 rounds haven't been completed, it will be declared a technical draw or a no contest, whatever the language might be. But this would be similar to the fight that we saw on DAZN last year between Mauricio Lara and Josh Warrington, and the rematch. And this looks, Barry, like a bad cut.
It looks really bad. They both went to the centre, they both went to throw a shot, dip their heads forward, and I think that's what happened. Nasty clash of heads, and you know when it's bad. Oh, that's a really big, deep cut as well there. And it's in the worst possible place as well, I feel. It's not. It's on the forehead actually. It's just above the eye. I mean, it's well away from the eye. It's right above it. I can't see how they can stem the flow of that, to be fair.
Boxing Board of Control doctor is just asking the referee, Steve Gray, how many more rounds there are to go.
Oh, you see it
And
there,
there we see absolutely clean collision in the centre of the ring in the opening seconds of this third round. And out of shot, Steve Gray has waved it off. He's decided, in concert with the British Boxing Board of Control doctor, that cut is one that Michel Soro will not be allowed to continue with.